Good work, guys. While you're doing that, I'll get some more blue Lego bricks. It should. Job, go get some more blue Lego bricks at the Lego store. Okay, boss. Okay, so they should be red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Boss, there is no more blue Lego brick left. What? How could they be out of blue Lego bricks? Hello, guys. Today we will be doing we're going to be reviewing my Lego City. So, I have a Lego City, and I'm doing a part 1 series of it right now about reviewing Lego buildings that I made. These custom homemade modulars I have made for the Lego City. So yeah, let's get started. The ice cream shop. So one of my very first models was the ice cream shop. It was like I decided to add a curve with it, outdoor scenery, and I basically was planning to make it 2 stories, but I realized that's really hard, and it was my very first build. So yeah, inside of it is, let's open it. Inside, I made a little ice cream shop, or ice cream, and then a lady, and then I was really desperate for pieces, so I used the printed pieces. But yeah, so far I think it came out really nice overall for my first build. I decided to add like small details, you know. And then I really like working on this ice cream sign. It was inspired by like Lego's ice cream shop. So yeah, let's get on to the next one. The gas station. The gas station. So this build was one of my first ones with the ice cream shop. Do not know. It was a really simple design. I decided to do like a normal rooftop design. And yeah, basically inside I decided to make it a little bit more complicated. Like, I filled it up. Basically what I have done is I filled it up with a bunch of junk items. Yeah, basically anything shiny, glassy, put inside. Now, let's check out the next shelf. Yeah, and then this kind of bunch of junk items. Yeah, so I decided to add all these. And then I added a little blender, a gumball machine, and then a cashier. I'm really happy how this came out, and I scrapped all these pieces to make this build. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm trying to get the lighting right. Sorry, guys. There we go. I think that should be good. There we go. So yeah, definitely think it was overall really good. I did put different base plates on the ground. But yeah, overall, I'll show you later I'll show you right now the actual gas pump where I made. Well, now I'll be heading on to the next building. The coffee shop and apartment. Which is, I know definitely this is my 3rd building I have made. And, let's see. I really, unlike these other 2 I had made, I actually put it even, I made 2nd floor, obviously. And I still went with the kind of, sign. It's a coffee shop right here. You could see with the coffee sign. I just did a bit of, building like that. Put that on on correctly. There we go. Oh yeah, don't mind my brace. It's just I've been overworking my wrist. Don't mind it. But yeah, definitely I've been doing really good. Yeah, so it has two different stories. I definitely love making these homemade modulars. Oop, yeah. There you go. There you go, yeah. The thing about this is, like, since this is attached, this water pipe is attached, I had to leave it like this. But yes, first story, I like to make it more like a Starbucks kind of looking coffee shop. So yeah, come in. Inside is the seatings, and then back with a coffee machine and money. So yeah, and then I made this ladder type. Definitely just a normal, kind of simple ladder look. I made this ladder look, and let me put this back on top. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, I remember when I was in the Lego store, there was these bricks, and the cashier said, you know, these bricks are really nice for roofing when you're making Lego City. I'm like, So I grabbed some of these. And of course I worked on some drainage pipes outside, try to work a bit on the details on the outside. And of course I added a little window, you know. And then inside it's a bit blocky, but overall it works. Like right here, you know, grill, right here, kitchen, carpet, bedding, a little oven inside, and then the table. It is a bit blocking my kind of builds, but it was only my third build that I made. I do want to work on more kind of better seating and furniture types. But yeah, definitely. And one thing is, like, I can never get, like, regular base plates. So I had to rely off of these, like, many other, and then just build it like a puzzle piece and put it together. And then attach that, make sure that L lining doesn't go on the walls. But yeah, let's get to the next build. A normal apartment building. Okay, I know this is for my fourth one, I think. But yeah, I definitely love the color look I made for this. I was at the, what's it called? I was in the Lego store at Legoland, Florida. And I picked up some of these pieces. And knew I gotta make one of these, like, a apartment building. And overall, I went pretty soft for the, for the outside. They're nothing too complicated, you know. There's supposed to be a leaf on this side, also. But yeah, I do not know where that went, but yeah, there's a leaf on this side, and a leaf on this side, and then stairways. I think it looks really nice overall, and then obviously plant. So yeah, definitely a simple roof design. And overall, around it, boy, yeah, I did not have any care in the world. Because I was, like, you'll see in the future my latest build that I'm really low on blue Lego bricks, usually. But yeah, let's see. Oh, keys falling off. They're not the strongest. But yeah, let's see. Definitely made a pretty nice kitchen in the corner. I'm really happy how this looked. And the drawers up here. Overall, it's like I did a little bit thing to make it look pretty nice from the front. You know? So yeah. And here, you could see is a tiny bookshelf. Let me rip this off. Move that to the side. So yeah, you could see it's a tiny bookshelf. I put under the stairs. I thought that was really cool. And then I made it where, reading chair, and you can read under the ladder. Overall, just make it feel a bit cozy, obviously. So yeah, and also I'm really glad I had this sand blue door. Really glad I have it. So yeah, what's it called? Second floor. This is the bedroom. I had these 2 windows that I had scrounged around to look for. But yeah, definitely happy. It does help with the whole entire look. So yeah, let's get to second floor. Okay, so obviously it's not minifigure axleable, But yeah, what's it called? Let me rip this off. So yeah, here is right here. Obviously I went for a blue floor theme and kept the green theme, outside going with this. And I have a little mushroom lamp and a bed, a simple normal bed. And then you saw I added some, stairs, like whole floor stairs. So yeah, I'm over happy with it. And then I also added these kind of guys. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, sorry about that. So right here I made this kind. There we go. So yeah, I just added a bunch of blue, greens, and a little bit grayish sand blue tile. And boy, I'm happy with these. These look nice. I popped them off here. Overall, for one of my, 4th builds, I'm really happy how this whole building came out. Generally, it looked nice. Maybe this is a little out of place, but I'm really happy how it came out. This whole building design. Yeah. But yeah, definitely, most of these bricks I get, specific types or bulk bricks, when I need one color. Now I'm kind of going to a Lego store more often to grab some, Legos colors. Ah, dang it, I'll fix it later. So yeah, what's it called? Definitely super happy how it looks like it's an apartment building. I'm really happy. Well, let's get to the next house. A fancy apartment building. So here comes the next set. So here I went for a more modern look. And it's a bit messy how I put it together. But overall, it's a good apartment building. They had a bunch of white kind of pieces. So I worked with them. And basically how it works is on each side right here. What's called? Yeah. Put each building, bruh. Okay, so yeah, one building. So yeah, it's a bit restrictive. Man, I accidentally done stuff. But yeah, sorry. It's a bit restrictive because this side, you see this side, you have to make sure there's nothing in the way, nothing. And only a couple buildings can go on that side. And of course on this side, it's free. And then yeah, you basically line up both buildings on both sides. And it helps to keep this guy from splitting apart. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's supposed to be the opposite way. Whatever. Yeah, so basically this whole thing loosely takes. And I had to, and before I took this shot, it took me almost 5 minutes just to put those pieces together. Sorry, viewers. Yeah, so this building, it wasn't perfect, but it all started with this door design. I thought it looked modern and sleek. It was I gotta try out a modern house. So yeah, that's what I did. Boy, sorry, some of these I never opened in so long, bro. Okay, so yeah, you look inside, and it's all white, and I got a spiral staircase going up from there. And then a pretty sleek kitchen, nothing fancy or anything I'm proud of when I built it. It's pretty fine overall. And then there's this roof. And I took use of these like rounded plates and used them kind of up here. So yeah, I basically just used them for the bed side and that. Pretty lazy about it. Still trying to experiment. And then, boy, this door is completely for looks because you cannot open it because of these. But yeah, I took these and I made some nice looking railings. And I'm really happy with the outside. It's not as good as my other builds, but it does look much more sleeker than others. So yeah, let's move on to the next building. The furniture shop, apartment, and flower garden. Here comes the next building. Well, man, this building, I am really happy. It's a massive. It's really like multi-person, and it looks really good on all details. I used up like all of my white bricks on this when I did it. But yeah, personally, I am really happy with this design. So yeah, let's get to the first floor. If I don't make, I really do not want to make this explode. So yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. It splits in half. One side and the other. I thought it would be more convenient, since it will be less fragile, since it's bigger. And then here's the IKEA shop / furniture store. And basically, it was, yeah, a lot of these, like, good-looking furnitures, obviously, I took. But the homemade ones, I was pretty low on pieces. But yeah, definitely made a kitchen, double bunk bed, like a bookshelf. Trying to make sure that's good. Clothes hanger design. Yeah, a bed that obviously I took from the coffee table, couch, and then a monitor setup. But yeah, overall, I love how I just, cluttered with it, and it's honestly like, it's cool. I love it. So yeah, I'm really happy with this look. And then let's send this up. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. And then, oh boy. Let's check it out. It's gonna be massive to huge. So yeah, this is one of my sets that I actually added a bathroom inside. So basically, doorway coming in, and then a sink right here, a toilet, and then a shower. I should probably do this with them separated. Yeah, maybe I should talk about the outside. So yeah, okay, let's continue with the bathroom. So yeah, and a shower, which I am really happy I added. So yeah, really glad I had this. And then kitchen I worked on pretty well. I got some kind of pots, cups, and, utilities used. Kind of build the inside up. I really am happy with, overall the look and all the utilities I put inside. And then I have the couch with the TV, obviously. And then you go through the hallway into a bedroom with a lamp. And then up the stairs, you go, and the transition, this is like seamless I made. And I'm really happy. Upstairs, And, you know, you go up the stairs through this into the garden area. And I made the garden bed look really nice with all those leaves, green leaves. And then, you know, and a guy who looks like he would garden and probably chase lava volcanoes. But yeah, and then I built these guys, or I simply built these with, yeah, just put a bunch of dishes on them, like this. And yeah, I just did some simple designs, and overall it looks really good, the designs. And then I added the window fronts, which I'm really glad I did. And then the mason and bricks kind of gives them more texture. Yeah, and then I added this, like, vine on the side. That's all just, like, bricks and attached to this, hole. And then how you enter it is, like, you go up the stairs to the side, and then you enter your home. So yeah, this is one of the most I'm proudest of, since, you know, I started making modular buildings. So yeah, I'm really happy how this came out, and it's really great. Well, let's get to the next one. The library. Hey, here is my library. I really wanted to go for a nice old fancy design, like the actual museum, our modular museum. Basically, it's a bit fragile. I do not like, but I really love the outside. I put more thought into the outside, the inside. And that's basically where that's what you've been seeing in this video. Basically, sometimes I'll put more care into the inside, and sometimes I'll put more care into the outside. It might happen where I'm, like, not thinking too much, or I might just, you know, or I might just not have lots of parts. But yeah, let's get started. So the thing is, these columns do not separate. I had to go like that. So I put it here. Okay, so yeah, I have these doors that open up to the bottom, and I have these mason and bricks. And then I have I really told you that I put less care for the inside. Still a little bit blocky kind of seating, and then, you know, a front desk. And then I added I added this grand staircase with a low reading cubby under. You know, I like to make stuff kind of cozy when doing stuff. So yeah, oh boy, I love it. I love this. Well, yeah, one thing I especially put in a ton of care for is the actual library shelves. Oh yeah, I got it. Oh no, I just said it. Oh no. Yeah, I did told you it's quite fragile. So yeah. We're gonna be right back. Sorry, we're back with the program. Dang, yeah, I forgot to put this guy up. Okay, so I fixed it up. So one thing I did was, let's put this back on. So one thing you have to do is slide it in. Oh, dang it, put the vine on wrong. So you go like this. Okay, let's see. We'll be, oh boy, so yeah. Oh wait, no, I put the vine on top. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. I gotta put that on. Okay, sorry. I am so sorry. So yeah, you have to slide it in like this. Make sure nothing hits anything. And then, yeah, there you go. It works well. So yeah, with this window sign, I put it in from the side, so on this side is wiggly. So yeah, it makes like a top big window. And it's something I put extra care into. Let's see if I can remove one of these bookshelves. Yeah, so yeah, these bookshelves I put lots of care into. Like, so much. I was experimenting and I came up with this design, which I love. It's just like, 2 shelves that has like, books inside. And then also, it kind of has these details. I just packed it up. And I am happy. I am just happy with those. Yeah. Then the roofing. I made this roof. Got some gold right here. So yeah, the gold. And then I had these like big panels. And then top it off with mason and bricks on the side. One thing new about this was I had to raise up a big platform. So yeah, that was something new I had to do for this building. But yeah, I love how this looks so grand and golden and everything like that. So yeah. And also I added some vines. A little bit more professionally done than my last build. But yeah, let's get to the next one. The restaurant. Here comes the restaurant. I love this baby. This thing is just... I remember, like, there was the Pale Garden, and they had these window designs. And I was like, I need one of these. I need these for, like, a build. Yeah, and I built it. Yeah, I had to take these from different things and put them in the back, because I did not order enough of these, guys. But yeah, I really love how the glass roofing, and I had to order it online. And that's actually how I got my blue shell, so I had to use. But yeah, definitely inside, a little scrap. It's kind of professionally done, but not, I don't know. But yeah, definitely, I had these smooth, like, round pieces on me. So yeah, I used these up for as tables and crammed as much as around. And then I made this door, which was not the best made. And then, of course, I made the chopping block. Oh, wait, should probably go right here. I made the chopping block kind of front area. Around the area, I just put in triangles, so it looks like, trying to make as much table space. And then the grill right here, which I use these round pieces for. And I'm really happy with the round pieces. Actually, officially, this whole plate is not even connected. I could just take it out. It's not even connected. It's like illegally built into it. But yeah, I made this modular. And I worked super hard on the outside with the little bushes, windows, And it's basically a very beautiful design besides my library. But yeah, these pieces ordering were so worth it. It was like the best thing I could get. And I went a little bit of tiling. And then, yeah. And I guess let's move on to the last 3 items. The auto repair shop. Well, here comes the garage. Or basically the auto repair shop. I ordered all these orange bricks online for, from Legoland. I didn't order them online. I got them from Legoland when I was visiting, and I knew I had to make an orange repair shop after I got this vehicle. It was a simple, 5+ set that I made, or I got, and it would done its job, and it made a mechanic, so I was like, I gotta make a shop. Yeah, so yeah, we got, and then I think in the construction set, I told you how I had a pleasant surprise when I got this big orange tow truck. And I figured out that they had the same logo on them. It was the most pleasant surprise I can ever get. Because this thing looks quite babyish. So yeah, I'm glad I can buff it up to a bigger truck. So yeah, I'm really happy I got that for a surprise. You know, really could have used a bigger truck. And then, yeah, let's see. Putting this back together. I got so I made a little waiting room with the, kind of front desk. Yeah, I really need to upgrade my front desk skills. Out here, I actually tried to make a more bigger detail attempt. And I think I did the bare minimum. Not the best, but yeah. So yeah, the doorway into the garage. So yeah, I got a bunch of engines on the shelf, wrench, and then these guys, pallets. And then I made a whole thing that can the car go up a ramp. And yeah, I love how, and I gotta say, it looks like the Arctic Winter set. They have the Ice Explorer set or something. But yeah, I made it kind of similar to that. But yeah, I gotta say, like, it's like not the best build I made, but definitely pairs up really well with the trucks I have. So yeah, I'll take it. So yeah, let's put these to the side and get on to the next set. And yeah, I got another apartment building. Basically, my goal was to do as much mason and bricks on this as physically possible. And it looks like it's kind of glittery. Like, it looks glittery in sunlight. And yeah, basically the color palette is all over the place. But I think I did a good functionality. Like, I had a lot of masonry bricks, but I had limited ones. So yeah, I had this bed under here, and this table that I made as a block. I had to add some furniture, and then a staircase up. And I was really low on, on printed tile, or not printed, but overall tile pieces. Really low on, and yeah. And I only had certain types of masonry bricks, so it's a bit awkward making it. But yeah. So I had to use lots of color bricks just to make this, staircase. Attached to the wall going up. So yeah, I put it on top of here. And then, let's see. So yeah, right here I made a fire escape railing. Which, yeah, they better lock their doors. They better lock their doors at night before they had to go to bed. But yeah, overall, nothing too fancy. It was pretty crammy in here. It took me a lot. I was halfway through until I realized I cannot put anything else except a bed. Only a bed in there. So yeah. But yeah, it does have a balcony, which I like. But yeah, overall shape-wise, I like building these pillars sticking out, And this was supposed to be paired up with another set, which I'll be putting aside. But yeah, definitely shape-wise, I did successfully. Color-wise, not pretty good. But yeah, let's get to the next one. The unfinished grocery store / apartment building. The unfinished grocery store. Yeah. So far, I was working on the unfinished grocery store. So yeah, my plan for this was to make it a bit like this building was attached, and then there's an alleyway going down, and then there's going to be another building right here. I think I already put, but yeah. And then, yeah, I made a grocery store, and boy, that's sticky. What the? I do not know why this is happening. Oh, wait, no, I had to break on the inside. But yeah, like, like before, I have a blue brick storage problem. And actually, that first, the first, like, the intro skit, that was actually true. I been seeing these blue Lego bricks at the store for the last 6 months, and then right when I was working on this project, they're suddenly gone from the Legoland store, from my home store. I am going to have to go to Bricks and Minifigs to grab some more blue bricks. But yeah, I am so annoyed because like it has to conveniently stop making them or stop having them over there right when I'm building one of these. So yeah, funny skit. Yeah, so I made it where, you see these food items on side, you can go in from here or go in from the alley. And I also made these little kind of thing for like, delivery trucks to come in, and they take the food out and take it straight to the food trucks, and then from the front door. But yeah, I have many. I did quite a stuff. Like I made a little sandwich making area right here, a seafood area or kind of frozen meat items area here. I finally purposed this chicken after like a year to a build. And then a nice veggies area. I really like this look. And then a baguette area. I got a lot of baguettes at the Lego store because I was making that pigs and wolf video. And I actually repurposed them to here. So yeah, really happy. I'm going to make the second floor as an apartment, like the IKEA/apartment shop. But yeah, that is every single build I have made. And I'll be posting a part 2 to 3 weeks from now. Also, you notice there's a big brick wall on the outside. So I have a 3D printer. And I'm doing a series on my shorts where every single subscriber I get, I'll add a brick. So if you subscribe right now, I will 3D print a brick up here. I'm waiting till like 4 extra subscribers till I'll make a new video. So yeah, if there's enough people who subscribe on here, I will make another video for day 6. So yeah. And also, comment down below what type of color do you want for our next brick. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope I inspired you for making your own modular buildings, especially because they're so expensive. But yeah, definitely, if any professional Lego builders are actually watching this, I would love advice. Any advice. Buying advice of Lego bricks, building advice, anything. I would love it. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. And make sure you subscribe to claim your own brick. And see you in the next video. Bye guys.